video is a parody, created solely for comedy purposes. I do not own Beyblade Metal Fusion or any YouTube channels similar to my own. Welcome to Beyblade Sins, the channel where I poke fun at a show meant for children. I'm about to Danganronpa into my craziness, cause it's cringe time!
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip!
But, why would a face hunter like you help me?
At this point in the series, Benkei has already saved Jinga's life and has rescued Madoka from Tetsuya. It's really not that out of character, and thus shouldn't be that surprising for him to be helping you.
I'm actually being nice! Why? He's just like I was in the past!
Benkei wonders why he's being so nice, then immediately answers his own question.
Dust yourself off and man up, Kenta!
Benkei tells Kenta to dust himself off after stomping a cloud of dust into his face. Benkei is an asshole.
Whoa! That was so close!
No, it wasn't. But more importantly, Akira steals Takashi's voice.
Ha! You still got a ways to go, buddy.
The A on this kid's shirt is upside down.
Wow, that's wicked. Must be because we're battling every day with our new skills.
Osamu's voice actor skips a word, and they left it in. He says must because instead of must be because.
Now that you mention it, Kenta hasn't been at Bay Park for a while.
Madoka says now that you mention it, even though Jenga mentioned it way back at Bay Park.
Where's Kenta, anyway?
Grapes? What's grapes? Oh, these are nothing.
It sure doesn't look like nothing.
Huh?
Injured character downplays their injuries cliché.
Wait!
Kenta's pointer appears out of nowhere. He clearly wasn't holding it, nor was it clipped to a waistband, and his pockets are too flat for it to have been inside one of them. And even if it had been in Kenta's pocket, Jenga's gentle tug shouldn't have been enough to jostle it free.
Well, let's go, Watson.
How come you get to be Sherlock?
In the Japanese version, Jenga confusedly asks, but the American rewrite is surprisingly welcome and makes the dub a lot funnier in my opinion. Rob Tinkler delivers the line perfectly, and it's absolutely worthy of a sin-off.
I'm sorry, Tinka, Madoka, but I just can't tell you.
This woman and her child spawn into existence only after Kenta runs past them.
95. Feel the burn. 96. No pain. 97. No gain.
You're almost there! Only 3,000 more to go!
Benkei sets the arbitrary target goal of 3,097 push-ups. I bet he's also one of those psychos who doesn't leave the TV volume on an even number or a multiple of 5. Benkei's not standing where he should be to properly spot Kenta. Also, sin for whatever this is. It serves absolutely zero purpose. It's not part of Kenta's usual fit, and no bench press I've ever seen comes equipped with a strap like that. Not that it even looks attached to the machine anyway. So I'm not sure why they bothered to include this detail.
The fact that you battled in Jinga's place and were defeated is your mistake, your business. I'm no snitch.
I get that they needed a way for Jinga and Madoka to learn what transpired last episode, but holy smokes, that's gotta be some of the most forced dialogue ever.
What impresses me is how you are determined to beat Hikaru.
Kenta doesn't break his tailbone from this. No boat parked here? Boat parked here.
Jinga Hagane. He wasn't as strong an opponent as I'd hoped. So, no reason to stick around this town anymore.
Hikaru fights one dude and assumes there are no other bladers of worth around.
I cracked myself up. What?
As we can clearly see from the wide shot, Hikaru spawns out of nowhere. On top of that, Benkei reacts with surprise before he actually opens his eyes to see her.
I don't waste my precious time with amateurs.
Oh, is that so?
You amateurs!
Hikaru is a liar. Grunting, walking, Excitement?
So, do you think you'll be coming into Bay Park today?
Hi.
This pathetic attempt at hiding.
It's a metal face bolt.
A metal face bolt?
Yes, I tried making Sagittario's face bolt out of metal.
Having the most repetitive conversation ever. Even by anime standards.
It's an amazing piece that compensates for many of a stamina type's weaknesses.
Wow. Sounds like something Kenta will definitely want to hold on to and won't just ditch immediately after this one battle. Right?
A metal face, huh? I've never seen one before.
And you still haven't. Kenta's been given a metal face bolt, not a metal face. Thankfully. Merchandising.
Do you think he's gonna be alright?
I hope so. Whatever happened, this is Kenta's battle to fight. Should we go see for ourselves?
Yeah, let's.
I held out for a bit, but Jinga and Madoka letting Kenta fight this battle on his own is just too adorable. Take your damn sin removal.
I'm here, Crab! Don't tell me that Jinga wannabe is trying again!
Tetsuya pokes his head out, then retreats, only to reemerge the same way seconds later. Now, Tetsuya being goofy will never be a sin, but Kenta shouting,
Look, it's Tetsuya Wataragani!
before Tetsuya actually makes himself visible again certainly is.
And smash it till it's covered in scratches!
Hikaru's special move must not really be that special if Tetsuya can replicate it without even using a bay.
Haha! Your power has greatly increased since our last battle. That's interesting.
This goofy ass pose.
Don't think you can beat me!
Huh? It disappeared!
Why are you surprised? You've seen this move before and know how to counter it!
Oh, right in the shell!
Tetsuya survives this.
Where's Hikaru going?
Kenta asks a perfectly valid question, then proceeds to get laughed at. Yes, I know they're just laughing at the Sherlock and Watson joke they made, but having Kenta ask the question in between kinda screws up the order of operations. Not the first time we've seen it, but I think this shot showcases it best. Much like Benkei, the face hunters have specially designed launchers with little Fs. It's really adorable that a gang has matching merch and is worthy of another sin removal.
Taragani!
Benkei's feet are on two different steps here, but somehow end up firmly planted on the same step in the next shot.
Okay, I'm Ekison!
That's my name. I'm Jinga Hagane.
And finally, sin for stealing the backstory that first belonged to Tetsuya of all crabs for the better part of the past 2 episodes.
What? But that's not fair!
Heyo! Before we get to our regularly scheduled, okay, alright, me right, outro music, I wanted to show you guys some crazy calculations. I did the math, and at my current pace, it's going to take me roughly 6 years to cover every episode of the Metal Fight Saga. In an attempt to expedite this process, at least a little bit, I'm gonna start aiming for 1 video a week, as opposed to every 2 weeks, once summer hits. Till then, I really appreciate your patience. I know my upload schedule leaves a lot to be desired. But yeah, you guys are awesome. 'Cause of your support, I think we're gonna hit 100 subs with this one. Genuinely, the Beyblade community has some of the kindest and friendliest peeps I've ever met. Thanks for sticking with me through all my cringe, and I hope to make many more videos very soon. And with that, Beyblade Sins out!
光り輝く汗今から行くから待って逃げずにほんのちょっとだけでも OK Alright 未来いろんな想いがこんががって思わず負けそうになってそれでも確かな